Hello friends, Zachary Stockill here from retroactivejealousy.com, and in today's video I'd like to share what I believe is an absolutely essential question for anyone struggling with any kind of jealousy. If you benefit from this video and you'd like me to make more, please take a moment to let me know by clicking the like button below and making sure you are subscribed to my channel. A great quote resonates with a lot of people because it seems to capture something very true and very profound with just a few words. And what I'm about to share, I believe, is a great example of a great quote. The quote is from the American novelist Stephen Chbosky. And the quote, which I think about all the time, and which I've thought about more and more the more I work on issues relating to overcoming obsessive jealousy, overcoming retroactive jealousy, things like that. The quote is, "We accept the love we think we deserve." Frequently, when I'm having coaching calls with people struggling with obsessive jealousy, retroactive jealousy, frequently when I have coaching calls with anyone who's really struggling in their relationship, if I establish a deep relationship with them and we have several calls, eventually we'll get into the meat of their background, the meat of their childhood. And eventually we approach issues relating to self-worth, self-confidence, and the extent to which the coaching client feels they actually deserve to be happy, the extent to which they feel they actually deserve love, the extent to which they feel they deserve their partner's love. Now, obviously not every jealousy sufferer, whether they're struggling with obsessive jealousy, retroactive jealousy, or anything else, obviously not all of these people have real self-worth issues. I do believe that insecurity is a common denominator in just about every experience of jealousy, some kind of insecurity, but we'll save that discussion for another time. But my point is that a substantial portion of jealousy sufferers, it seems to me, do struggle with feeling worthy of love, and in particular, feeling worthy, truly worthy, of their partner's love. Hence, we accept the love we think we deserve. Some of these jealousy sufferers are intentionally pushing their partner away, kind of keeping their partner at a distance, because on some level they feel like they're not worthy of that love. They don't really deserve their partner's love. They don't really deserve to be happy. And it can take some time for the jealousy sufferer to really get in touch with these feelings of not deserving their partner's love, these feelings of not being worthy. It can take some time because they're not immediately obvious. And often working with a great therapist or coach can be very helpful to really dig into the subconscious and dig into these worthiness issues. But in essence, I wanted to present this quote today and just present this idea as some food for thought for anyone watching this who's struggling with obsessive jealousy, retroactive jealousy OCD, anything like that. Really take some time, you can journal, you can meditate on it, and ask yourself, do I feel like I truly deserve to be happy? Do I feel like I truly deserve my partner's love? Do I deserve this relationship? Really spend some time and meditate on this over a period of several days or maybe a week. This issue of worthiness, this issue of feeling like we deserve good things, goes far beyond relationships. For example, money is a big one for a lot of people. A lot of people who feel like they want to make more money, if you dig into their psyche and if you dig into what they really think about themselves, deep down they feel like they don't deserve more money. They don't deserve the money that they feel like they want on the surface of things. And thus, subconsciously, they keep money at bay. They do things without even realizing it that prevent them from making the money they want because they feel like they don't deserve it. This might sound pretty far out and like hippy-dippy, The Secret, manifestation stuff, but I do believe it's true that if we feel like we deserve something, we're much more likely to call that into our lives because there's less resistance, even on a subconscious level. Whereas if we feel like we don't deserve something, we're far more likely to shoot ourselves in the foot, in essence, to sabotage ourselves, to keep what we want at bay because deep down, we feel like we don't deserve it. Staying with the example of money, it can be great practice to dig into our ideas about money and going deep down into what we really believe about money, all the ideas about money that maybe we were taught by our society or by our parents or whatnot. And affirmations can help, sort of telling ourselves that we're worthy of money. Now, obviously, money and love are different. They're not the same thing. That's not what I'm trying to suggest. But they both represent different forms of energy and different forms of exchange on some level. So really think about this. Do you feel like you deserve your partner? Do you feel like you deserve your current relationship? And if you don't feel like you deserve it, why not? What is keeping you from accepting the love that you feel like you want? What is keeping you from having a happier life? What is keeping you from your partner? I don't think most, but I do think a substantial portion of anyone struggling with jealousy, retroactive jealousy, etc., is intentionally keeping their partner at arm's length and, in a sense, using retroactive jealousy as an excuse to prevent further intimacy, to keep their partner from getting too close, to prevent their partner from really getting to know them because they fear this intimacy. And on some level, maybe they feel like they're not entirely deserving of it, or perhaps, this is a separate issue, but it's related, perhaps they feel like they couldn't handle the deep intimacy that on some level they're craving. So there you go, just a few questions that I hope you consider if you're struggling with obsessive jealousy, retroactive jealousy, anything like that. If you found this video useful, please take a moment to let me know by clicking the like button below and making sure you are subscribed to my channel. I've got a whole bunch more videos coming out very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you again very soon.